As I look around today and notice what the big issue is with the current president, he is not for sensitive people or hypocrites. See, those ones that grew up with timeouts and no discipline at home, they're now our current voters that we call millennials. And they're sensitive. They're sensitive to anything that they do not agree with. And they believe just about anything they hear. You know, I watched Nancy Pelosi make a statement to determine that President Trump meant, let's make America white again. Now, she ought to be the last person to make a statement like that, being that she is a white female that's been in Congress well over 20 years and has a net worth of $29 million. That same person that says that $1,000 or $2,000 are breadcrumbs, which I understand, there's a lot of Americans out there can do a lot with $1,000. She ought to be the last person to ever say anything like that. But millennials eat it up, even black millennials eat it up when she says that. It's amazing to me. But I call these people sensitive not because they listen to Nancy Pelosi. I call them sensitive because they are more concerned about the way someone states things instead of what they've done that are good. They make excuses for the current administration's progress, such as the Dow Jones. I hear, well, the Dow Jones has nothing to do with the majority of people. Well, let me tell you something. If rich people don't spend money, poor people don't make money, and neither do the middle class. You're sensitive. I don't care how anybody says something. I'm not a Rhodes Scholar myself. Made good grades in school, but English wasn't my thing. Math and science was more me. But you're sensitive. You make more money, and you're still sensitive. It's a shame. You talk about people that their role model is someone who makes a celebrity status by not being able to speak English correctly, such as the Cash Me Outside girl. What is that? You listen to music Mongols who make a living off of calling women bitches and hoes. Eminem talked about killing his ex-wife and his mom. Jay-Z describes gang violence. Now, a lot of people will say this is entertainment. And I agree, it is entertainment for an adult mind. But for a child's mind, it's education. They think that's how the world works. Jay-Z said it, so it must be so. Eminem said it, so it must be so. And then these same people have the nerve that make this type of music to get on your award ceremony and want to tell the president about morals. Well, let me tell you something, guys. Eminem and Jay-Z, you may have morals, but your music and your lyrics don't reflect it. So millennials out there, those people are to be the last people you're listening to. They're not making money off gang violence. They're making money off you listening to their music. And then they want to get on their award ceremony and teach people about ethics and what people should and shouldn't say. That's a straight hypocrite in my eyes. I'm not one to tell anybody how to live. I can tell people what I think is right or wrong. And I can tell you what might be moral. But sometimes you got to lead by example. And I don't think these are the guys that are doing that. Open your eyes, people. This president is not for your sensitive people, but for your intelligent people who understand that America is becoming great again. That we're back on the world stage as one of the greatest countries in the world. And and you're worried about what he said 20 years ago. Before you pass judgment, really think about what you're doing while you're blasting your Jay-Z or your Eminem album with your 12-year-old in the back seat. Don't talk about morals. Let's talk about being great. I'm Dion Alexander, American First.